Okay, all the surgeries are drawn up. So it is time to start entering your bottle numbers and entering your controlled substances. So the only controlled substances are Bup ER, Torb, butorphanol, Kedace, ketamine, and then midazolam. Now you can enter these as you go or enter it all at the end when you're done drawing up. Just make sure you keep track of when a bottle is empty and which patient you're using it for. I will clarify that more in person, but since I didn't use up any bottles and these are all the same for all the patients today, I'm just going to enter it at the end. So you can locate your bottle numbers right here, so like either on the side or underneath. Right there and right there. So for spay neuter, you're gonna have to enter all your controlled drugs for both spay neuter and shelter animals. So you just go all the way here where it says bottle numbers, and then for dogs it's just Midaz, so you label your bottle. And I do 2 at a time, and then I drag it all the way down since it's used for all the patients. Torb for their tranq, so it is 26.8. 26.08, and then 26.08. Right, and then you can drag both, and then drag it all the way down. Kedace, we don't use that for dogs. Ketamine, we do. So the bottle is 26.185. 26.185. All right, cool. Bup ER, we did use Bup ER for one early patient, so I am also going to label that just to keep track. That was 37, so that's our last one. And the Bup ER bottle is 26.23. 26.23. We haven't used regular Bup, and we didn't use DKT, so we're good to use that. And for the outside surgeries, we used Torb and Kedace. So again, we're gonna write that. So 26.08 all the way down. And then the Kedace bottle, it is 26.94. And always make sure you're kind of doing this after you draw up, so you're not like entering drugs that weren't drawn up. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to shelter, and again, scroll all the way over here, bottle numbers, and then we had one dog today, and it was the same exact bottles that we used for our outside animals. So the Midaz bottle was 25.142, and then 26.08, and then ketamine was 26.185. And then for our shelter cats, we used DKT. So our DKT bottle, since it's all the way over here, it is going to be 26.43. So 26.43, 26.43. Okay. All the way down. And then we did have some earlies. So as you can see, we used some Bup ER. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Bup ER, it is 26.23. Again, same as the outside. And I'm just kind of following it along right here and then just aligning it right there. So 26.23. It is time consuming, but when people need to look back on who got what and what drugs they got, this is how you keep it organized. Okay, cool. So now all of our bottle numbers are entered. And what I personally like to do, since I get distracted and people talk to me, is I also write down all the bottle numbers, all the controlled drugs I used. So in no certain order, it's going to be, you just write down the controlled drug and then the bottle number. No order. just however you like. Okay, that's how I like it organized, and then we can put these away in the safe. We are no longer using them, so we'll put it away in the safe. So I'm just gonna take off the 1 mils. Took off the 1 mils, then to just put it away like this, just in case we need to reach for it again. All right, now we move on to the controlled substance tab. And then based off my sticky note, I'm gonna go Torv first, so 2608. So these 3 lines right here, and then butorphanol, we're just gonna search for it. It should be one open already, so 2608, and then we just log all the information. And it comes in handy because all the patients except the shelter cats use Torv. So what we're gonna do is copy all this. You just have to make sure all the drug numbers, all the drug numbers are matching up with the patient. So you write K9, your initials, and then go over here. We're starting with the outside dogs. You could just copy and paste that. It's pretty straightforward. Just gotta make sure you're not losing track of what you're entering. Okay, we're moving on to cats. Just copy and paste their information. You could do this in whatever order you like. Again, it does not matter. Just make sure your information is the same. Drag all that down. So these are felines. Okay, and then the outside got all this Torv copy. Okay, so for shelter, we did have that 1 dog that also got Torv, so we can copy and paste that information over.
Hey, come on now. Come on now. That's one thing. I'm gonna have to put you in a get hole here.
And then it was 0.28 Torv, 0.28. And then we did have some extern animals. So just the cat spray that got post-op Torv. So I'm gonna copy and paste that. And that should be our last thing for Torv. And then feline. Okay. Alright, cool. So I'm just gonna do that. Cross that out. And I'm gonna do that for each drug until it's all logged. If you do have a new bottle number and you need to make it just as same thing like with the surgery log, so duplicate it and then rename it with the controlled substance name and then the bottle number. Never delete the template or anything from here.